2018. So just giving an opportunity for people of different faith to come together, so in the spirit of respect and tolerance, to share the richness of our belief. And there's no better time to be together with all of you today as members of three major faiths are celebrating holy seasons. So simultaneously this year as Easter, so Passover, and Ramadan. So take place this month, so for the first time in 33 years. So we are so fortunate that members of the Muslim Board of Uzbekistan and prominent imams, so most of these people coming from different parts of Uzbekistan, by the way. So Tashkent, the capital where I was born, Namangan, so one of the three regions in the Fergana Valley, Fergana itself, and of course Samarkand, so are joining today's interfaith Iftar. And all these men of devotion, so kindness, so great dignity, so modesty, so we'll be traveling across the United States, so visiting Washington DC area, so Philadelphia, New York, Cincinnati, Chicago, so Orlando and Miami, just to be a part of prayers and religious services, so worshiping with our compatriots residing here in America during Ramadan, and just enlightening people on true essence of Islam. So as you may know, so currently more than 150,000 Uzbekistanis constantly residing in America. Again, it comes from unofficial data that I possess. But according to official data that I was provided by the Homeland Security, so since 1994, more than 91,000 Uzbekistanis moved to the United States. And most of them, just guess, are Bulgarian Jews who are currently living in both the United States and the neighboring Canada as well. And I'm very much thankful to many men and women who are here with us today for believing in us, so being with us on our journey of success. Just would like to acknowledge the presence of Ms. Nadine Mayenzi, so the chair of the United States Commission of International Religious Freedom. So Commissioner Turkel, so thank you very much for joining us, and the USERF team who have recently visited Uzbekistan just a couple of weeks ago. And I hope Ms. Nancy later will share her own insights and impressions after having this trip to that part of the world. So, and we are truly honored by the presence of Dr. Saeed. Former president of Islamic Society of North America, so who has been actively involved in fostering understanding among world religions and promoting not only interfaith understanding, but interfaith dialogues. So from local to international levels. So thank you, Dr. Saeed, for gracing our event. Please. And I'm very much delighted to see Rabbi David Saperstein, who joined first ever visit of interfaith group of the U.S. pastors, rabbis, and imams to Tashkent and Samarkand, prior to pandemic in November 2019, and contributed immensely to building trust and understanding between different faiths and denominations across the globe. And of course, I can't fail to mention good friend of mine, I would say a true Christian, Chris Seibel, the Institute of Global Engagement, President Emeritus, who has been at the forefront of all the Uzbekistani government's efforts to advance religious freedom. So in the country, so being just a pivotal in building relations with all stakeholders that led to very tangible outcomes that the user people just recently I witnessed while visiting my home country. And of course, just before closing my remarks, I would like to acknowledge the presence of other dignitaries who are joining us today. So my fellow ambassador of Azerbaijan to the United States, Ibrahim Hazar, along with his spouse, Zumrat Hanum, are both today will be sharing the meeting with us. And beside it, just would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Eric Renshaw from the National Security Council, along with Mr. Leslie Vigary, and his entire team, people who are spread out to this room, I believe. Clark Adams, people from the Defense Department. Hopefully they will be able to join us very shortly. Oh, Priya is here, as promised. No doubt. Angelica Kaur, and her esteemed team from USAID. So unfortunately, Ms. Ziba Rizayuddin will be missing today's event. Just taking this opportunity, would like to wish speedy recovery. For her. Our friend from USAP, United States Institute of Peace, and Imam Talib Sharif. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for coming. Mrs. Said Muqtadir from Adams Center. But Adams is pretty well represented. Just would like to wish at the end blessed Ramadan, Easter, and Passover, and may peace be upon you all. Ramazan Mubarak.